Good morning, everybody. It is a Saturday morning, which means in my routine, going to the farmer's market, going to a workout class, coming back, having a nice, luxurious shower, getting up to whatever we want for the day. I am going to a boxing class today at Bash. I'm so excited. I haven't been in a while. I'm drinking a little bit of this iced latte I made. I usually don't drink coffee before my workout. I'll just drink like half of a pre-workout packet, but I felt like making this latte this morning. And I want to run by the farmer's market first, not to get like groceries or anything. I'll probably swing by after maybe and get something. But like it's kind of back and forth with my workout. But I do want to swing by this one tent that does amazing gluten-free pastries and treats and get a little like ham and cheese scone before I have my workout class. Give me a little something in my stomach before my workout. I don't like to eat a full meal, but I like to have something in my system, and then I'll like eat a full meal with protein after. So yeah, I'm going to a 10:30 class. It's 10 right now. I probably should be leaving already. It's a little bit chilly this morning, so I'm wearing a light jacket, but I'm wearing these like newly rediscovered Gymshark Flex leggings that I've had for a few years, and underneath I'm wearing like this sports bra with an attached tank top from Fabletics that has this camo print on it. Also had it a long time. Let's go do some jabs, crosses, hooks, etc. Happy Saturday. Okay, I'm on my way now. I do feel like I'm cutting it a little bit close, but I got my scone and I already started eating it. It's delicious and worth it. So I'm speed walking to this class. That class was so empty. I've never been in a smaller class. There were 3 of us. I was shocked. I was the one on the bag, so I basically had like a private coaching session on the bags, and then there were 2 girls on the floor. Especially prime time on a Saturday. Like, where is everyone? I don't know. But it was a good workout. Now I'm gonna chug some water on my walk home and eat the rest of my gluten-free scone. That almost rhymed. Okay, it's much later in the day now. I got some editing done, went out and ran some errands, blah, blah, blah. Had a very chill daytime, and now I'm getting ready to go out for the night. So I'm wearing kind of an all neutral fit. I love neutrals, and especially in the fall. Beige cardigan from Quince, some tan jeans, and also some beige booties to kind of tie in the sweater. Since the sweater and the jeans aren't the exact same shade. Then I also have this bag from Quince. I love this. I just got this season, and I think I'll be wearing this all the time. And yeah, that's the look. This lighting is not ideal. I have this like external light that I have on just because it's so dark over here when I film otherwise, because now it's not light until 9:30 p.m. anymore, sadly. Like I mentioned, I'm wearing a couple of pieces from Quince. I'm so excited about these, and also I just love everything that I try from them. If you're not familiar with Quince, I am working with them on this video, which is so exciting, and they have such great like premium quality pieces at affordable prices, which is why I love them. They have such a wide variety too. It's not just clothes. You can get premium accessories, well-made sheets, bedding, home goods, 14 karat gold jewelry, like really nice Dutch ovens, cookware, and Italian leather bags priced 50% less than what you'd find in similar brands. And they're able to offer these amazing prices by working directly with the manufacturers and cutting out the middleman. At the same time, Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing methods and premium qualities and finishes. I personally tried a variety of things from Quince. I have towels that are like my favorite towels ever that I found on there, and clothing, and I just feel like it fits my personal ethos so well with having like nice quality things without paying exorbitant just like brand prices just for the sake of having a specific brand. So this is like crossbody bag, or you can just wear it holding the handle. I love this so much. It feels so nice. So this fall, if you're looking to upgrade your home, wardrobe, accessories, and more, definitely check out Quince. You can click the link in my description, quince.com/Kristee, and get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Incredible. I'm going to grab my lip gloss, throw it in my bag last minute, and get ready to head out for the night. Monday, as usual, it's like lunchtime when I'm recording this. A decent start to the week. I had a call that I wanted to like look presentable for, so I have makeup on, but I'm chilling for the rest of the day. Nothing huge to report here. I feel like I filmed a good amount of the weekend before this, so I don't know why I've been liking kind of like starting to show some of my weekends at the beginning of my vlogs, just because I feel like it starts off on like a more fun note than just like, good morning, here's me making coffee and sitting at my computer. So now it's Monday. Trying to get back into the swing of things mentally. I don't have any big plans like the first couple days of this week. So it's kind of nice just to lay low and chill and stay home at the beginning of the week. I don't know if this person just moved in or if they, actually I feel like they might have, because I want to say that window was like taped over for construction before, but basically the way my building is, I don't really want to film it directly, but I'm like at a curve, I think I've talked about this before, where part of my apartment, like these windows that I'm against now with this desk, face other units of the building, so you can like see other apartments, but everyone always keeps their blinds closed, like on the windows that face each other, except for me. I usually keep them like angled so you can't really see in, but there's still some light coming in like this direction. But when I have calls and things, or if I'm like filming, I like to open them up more so I'm getting light on me, just temporarily. But anyway, normally everyone has their blinds closed, but this guy moved in like right across from me that always has, not even like this, but like fully drawn back, and he's always sitting at his desk like pointed directly at me. It just feels so awkward because it's such a like, it feels like an invasion of privacy that we can just see into each other's apartments. Like that's something about my building that I don't love, and also something I did not know about the unit until I moved in, so that was on me. As soon as I film this clip, I'm gonna close them again, so that won't be a problem. I have started to look at like what my next step is going to be and where I want to be at the end of this lease. I don't know, I was kind of like scrambling and going back and forth. I had thought for a while that I wanted to move into DC proper, or like into just like a more lively neighborhood. Honestly, my neighborhood in Arlington in general, like there's a lot going on and there are fun things to do and places to go. But I think I was just so used to being in New York, like right in the heart of everything. It's just slower here. So at first I had been kind of toying with the idea of moving into DC, into like Logan Circle or DuPont or something. That was kind of my mindset like at the end of last year, and just thinking about like where I wanted to be before I signed my lease again. Then I got into a relationship where I don't really feel that way anymore. Like I feel like because I spend so much time with him just hanging out and like just doing more chill stuff, or like I don't feel that same draw of like wanting to be out and about and out where everything happens. So I decided to renew my lease here. So that was in May, and I just renewed it for 12 months. So I'm here until May. So it feels very premature to already be thinking about like what I want to do next, but I do think like my boyfriend and I have been looking at places together. Like we want to move in together when my lease is up. We have several months to figure it out. Obviously you want to know where you're going to be like a month or two, and I have to let my building know if I'm going to be moving out a couple months in advance, I think. So like I want to have a more solid decision by early spring, but now we're in the early stage of like, we have the gift of time to be able to like just explore different areas, see where we want to be. I don't know that I want to stay like right here where I am in Arlington necessarily. I've lived here for a few years collectively now because I was here in grad school too. Just looking at what else is out there. So we're looking at other parts of mostly Northern Virginia. We went to Fairfax County, so like deeper into Virginia a little bit, but still on the metro line. And I loved it, honestly. It's still, even though it feels like you're getting further into like suburban territory, there's still parts of it that don't feel like that and are very like walkable and a lot like hubbed in one place. And we've looked at more like towards Alexandria, South Arlington. He has a car. We're just thinking about that and going and just like hanging out or getting dinner in new neighborhoods and just kind of walking around and seeing like, okay, do we like the vibe here? Could we see ourselves here? What are we thinking? So that's where we're at now. We, like I said, have several months to actually make any decisions. But I don't know, I think it's kind of fun and exciting to look, and we have a lot of like similar things that we want in a neighborhood. Very excited for that, but it feels very far away. I don't know how I got on that. I think just like thinking about things that I don't love about my apartment, even though I do really like it for the most part. I really hope to have a place next where I get a lot more natural light. I'm just gonna wrap up what I was working on and then eat something for lunch and carry on with my Monday. Another home project that I kind of circled back on, because when I first got this cabinet thing, there's a word for it that I'm not thinking of at the moment, I had bought this and intended to immediately put this kind of like film on the windows to make them frosted, and then I just never got around to it, or I don't know, I didn't really think I needed it because I didn't end up like cluttering these shelves very much, or I don't know, I just didn't think it looked that bad. But since then my boyfriend has taken to putting some of his Pokemon card collection here, which we stan, we love, I fully support nerdy habits, and I also loved Pokemon as a kid, so gotta catch them all. So I support this and fully let him like take over a couple of these shelves. But I think since then I might want to revisit using some of the frosted glass because now it looks more cluttered. We love a man with a hobby and who collects things, but sometimes we don't want to see it. So I'm just gonna put this up. I guess maybe I won't do this right away, but at some point in this vlog I want to. It's pretty easy. All you do, I did this on a window in an apartment once, you just like spray the glass down, peel this, and then use some sort of card to like get the air bubbles out, and then it pretty much just sticks to the glass. Finally getting on my walk. Destination, I think, Trader Joe's. Got back from my little walk and I picked up a few seasonal things at Trader Joe's that I couldn't resist, and some espresso pods. I went to Whole Foods for these because I couldn't find espresso pods at my Trader Joe's. I don't really love theirs anyway, so I was fine to just like make a quick stop for these. I don't think I've tried these ones yet. I usually get the ones in the red container crema from Pete's at Whole Foods, but this says perfect with milk, so we'll see how this goes. They had so many things, but the one thing I couldn't find was the maple oat milk. They have it every year, and I really hope that it still comes into stock because they had like every single other thing, and that's my favorite thing. So, pumpkin pie, gluten-free bagels. I love these. They're good with so many things, like butter, cream cheese. I also got maple butter, which I think will be amazing on those, or on plain bagels or whatever. I also saw someone making an espresso drink with this, so I might have to try that as well. I love maple, so this is a great time of year at Trader Joe's. I also got another vanilla pumpkin scented candle. I go through these pretty quickly. They're kind of small, but I love the smell. I have not seen these before, but I'm really excited. They're just like sugar cookie dough with pumpkins on them. They're kind of that classic Pillsbury sugar cookie, but Trader Joe's style. So probably gonna bake these this weekend. Maple ice cream sandwiches, that's a hell yes from me. Maple ice cream with maple leaf cookies. I'm so excited about these. Willing to sacrifice some gluten and dairy for these, among other things. It did say in the allergen warning may contain almond, so hopefully I don't react to these, but it wasn't in the allergy or the ingredients themselves, so usually that's fine for me, but we'll see. A gluten-free cornbread mix. I usually like to make this when I'm doing chili or something. I haven't made that yet. I feel like that's still a little bit more later in the season, even though I make that like in the summer sometimes, and it's not strictly a seasonal thing for me. But I do love making chili when it gets cold outside, so I like to have this on deck, and their gluten-free one is so good. Kind of just saw this in the sweets aisle and was intrigued by it. They're crunchy milk chocolate and sea salt thins with caramelized candy bits. So just good when you like have a hankering for some chocolate, just like a little square of this. And I like when there's a little bit of salt or crunch or something. These are my Trader Joe's finds. I'm gonna put these away. First, I should put these away before I do any more yapping. Also got this. I ordered this in the mail. I kind of went on a little bit of a rabbit hole online a few days because I've always had redness that I've struggled with on my face, and I've always kind of chalked it up to being associated with my eczema, like my dry flaky skin, redness, all sort of eczema adjacent. But then I also recently went down a rabbit hole thinking maybe on my face it's rosacea instead of eczema. So a lot of people are saying azelaic acid is great for rosacea, and it's a lot more gentle of an active than some of the other chemical exfoliants. And so I think I'm going to try this out. This is a Nua. It also, I was drawn to this one because it has hyaluronic acid and other hydrating products. It's Korean skincare. Yeah, it's got like glycerin, aloe, squalane. We're going to try this out and we'll see if it makes a difference or if it just is eczema and it doesn't really matter. It's actually so nice. I stopped by the front desk and asked if they had a package for me because it said it was delivered a few hours ago. And the concierge was like, yeah, I swear I saw it recently. And then he was looking in the back. He goes, it might not be processed yet. And I was like, that's fine. I'll come back later. And he knocked on my door like 2 minutes later. He's like, I knew I saw it. I found it here and I wanted to run it up to you, which was so nice of him. He didn't have to like come up to my apartment. He's got stuff to do. But yeah, so let's try this out. I'm just gonna do a little allergy test first before I like put it all over my face. A little patch test. Pretty light. Pretty liquidy. A little goes a long way. It feels like cooling and soothing. Yeah, so we'll let this sit, see if my skin reacts any which way, and then potentially try it out tonight when I wash my face.
But I couldn't make it. That was
About to head out for the day. I don't know why I always put you in the corner and never just like on my stove while it's not being used. I'm throwing my stuff together. I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired this morning, but what else is new? Why do I say that as if that's unusual? Probably gonna be a buy a second coffee kind of day to get myself through. My to-do list is pretty long, so want to get it done. Hopefully, so Friday is like a little bit lighter this week. I have a feeling I also might end up clipping up my hair because it's getting warm again. I feel like as soon as I get used to it being a little bit cooler for a few days, it's like, just kidding, it's almost 90 again. So I'm going for sweater vest from my Newly and these black pants. It's honestly a pretty casual side of business casual, but that's fine. Am I just going like a million miles an hour? I also finally finished Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid last night. It's the book I've been listening to. The end kind of surprised me, honestly. I thought it was gonna go one way and then whatever. I don't want to give anything away. I did end up liking it. I wasn't as obsessed as I thought I was going to be from some of the reviews that I saw. Definitely a good like romance within an interesting like work environment, like a different type of novel than I usually read. I liked it. I really feel like Taylor Jenkins Reid nails it a lot of the time. Now I don't know what I'm gonna listen to next. I always have like one audiobook going on Spotify if I don't have any in Libby at the moment. This one, it's called This Book Will Bury Me. But I didn't even read the description of it, honestly, but someone said it was really good. I knew it was like murder mystery sort of adjacent, but I didn't know it was like based on the Idaho murders. Is there ever a good time to tell true crime stories? Probably not, but it's just like so recent and feels a little bit icky reading. So I don't know, but I also know that you're not supposed to like the narrator. At least I hope that's the goal, because I don't. I feel conflicted, but I'm only like a third of the way through it right now. So it's just getting into that part and I'm kind of like, I don't know. But also maybe it has like an interesting message about that. I think it's like a commentary on true crime culture. We'll see, which I also feel conflicted about. Anyway, I should go. Hello, happy hump day. I'm about to head out. I just got these new mini mics in the mail though. Remember my saga, if you saw my previous vlog, that I was trying to use an adapter. I got like a whole pack of adapters from Lightning to USB because I had old mini mics that were designed for Lightning cable. So I was like, all I need is an adapter and it should work in my phone. It didn't. The device was not compatible. I don't know why, but it's fine. I just returned those and got new mini mics instead. An easy solution where the receiver actually fits in my phone. So I'm gonna try these out. I didn't charge them for very long because I just picked these up. Hopefully I don't need them for very long. It'll be just like a little test for recording on my phone. I just know that like the audio is so bad on my phone when I'm recording and out and about, it's like windy or whatever. And I just think that this will actually motivate me to film more out and about. So speaking of, we're going out and about. I heard that the Coffee Bar, which is like one of my favorite coffee shops in DC, brought their cardamom latte back now that it's fall. So I'm gonna get one of those and bring my stuff there. Should be nice out. It might rain later. Oh, I should put an umbrella in this bag. But hopefully not until like evening time when I'm already back. Still letting my laptop charge for the last possible second before I put it in here. But look how cute this tote is, you guys. I guess I don't really have to show you in the mirror. I got this Blockbuster tote when we were in Bend. That's where the last Blockbuster is. And I love this. Last time I was there, they didn't have this design with the little VHS and popcorn. But I thought it was fun. So I got this. I'm gonna throw my laptop in here and head out. Okay, I guess it's a good place to test this because it's a little bit windy and so you might get some background noise, but we are live. But we're on with the mini mic. Hopefully it's improving the audio quality. Here comes a bus. Perfect. This is why I don't like filming out here. Past Farragut Square now. Also, when I was coming here, I was going down a set of stairs as someone was walking up, and he gets to the top of the stairs and then he turns around and walks back down behind me, and I was like, is this man just like doing the staircase for exercise? And then he didn't. Then he was like walking right next to me, and I was like, this is so weird. Why were you going up those stairs? Anyway, don't know where he went, but so I'm not sure what's happening over here at the National Geographic building, but it's all closed up and it says they have a new experience coming in 2026. So I wonder what that's about. Okay, well, that was kind of a fail because I didn't realize that the cardamom was only available in a hot latte, which I did not want because it's too warm today. So I'll have to go back when it's like actually chilly out and I want to drink something warm. But this iced chai that I got instead is kind of an inspo. Also, I just stumbled on this. I didn't realize it was right here, but I did see a video of someone recently saying that they found out that they're opening an Uchi sushi in DC, which is right here. It's on like 17th and what is this? I don't know. M maybe? But she said it's like her favorite sushi place from Texas, I think. I wouldn't think that sushi would be amazing from Texas, but I don't know. Maybe this girl was also just from Texas and that's why she was raving about it, but I am very curious if anyone else has tried it. Not sure when it's opening, but we'll see. I'll definitely try it whenever it does. Putting this film on the inside of these doors, I already kind of measured and cut it. It's probably not perfect, but I'm gonna trim it once it's on there. Got that. I'm just gonna trim off this excess and that's what it's gonna look like. Obviously it just needs to dry a little bit. How did it go?
Good, I can't wait to show you.
Good, I can't wait. I'm also putting the like frosted film on the doors to your Pokemon lair.
Pokemon lair?
Yes.
Really?
Friday afternoon, about to head to my hair appointment. That's what we're working with. Let's see how it looks after. Definitely needs a little trimming.